Hey friends, and welcome back to the channel. It is about to rain, which means it's very overcast and the coolest we're gonna get in temperatures here anytime soon. It is so hot here in South Carolina and I am dying of sweat, but we have got to get this garden taken care of. It is a disaster area and it's totally my fault. I take full responsibility. Every year I feel like my garden gets away from me on weeds. This year has been the worst. I swear I've been out to the garden since it's been planted maybe 3 or 4 times. That's it. And during those times I don't think I've weeded at all. So as you can imagine, it is a disaster. My tomato plants have not been tied up. They have not been trimmed. They've not been done anything. Kenneth is getting out here and weed eating for me, so we're getting it better. So stay tuned in the video because we are actually gonna do a seed giveaway. I have some seeds that I got from Survival Garden Seeds and I'm going to share them with you. We're gonna see what's in them and then we're gonna give some of them away. And this is what happens when you just let your tomato plants grow. They're all over the ground. They're a tangled mess. They've never been cut back. They've just done their own thing. They're loaded with tomatoes, but a lot of them are not edible because they've split. They've got blossom end rot. They've laid on the ground, they got bug damage, things like that.
Uh-oh.
These all died.
Uh-oh.
You see that?
Yep.
The tomato plants died. They got out-competed by the grass.
What's out-competed?
The grass stole all the nutrients and they didn't get to grow. Okay, friends. So we are going to start getting ready for our fall garden. And Chance here thinks he's got to be part of it. Huh? Now, if you don't know, we live in South Carolina. And that means we're really hot this time of year. Like really hot. But we put up with the heat because it gives us an extended growing season. I can grow a spring garden, a summer garden, and a fall garden. Now my summer garden tends to struggle a lot because of the heat. I struggle in the heat too, especially this year, so I totally get it. I understand. Our fall garden tends to do a little bit better. Our spring garden does better. Our summer garden is just hit or miss, but we still try to do it. but it's the heat of summer right now. And so that means we have to get ready for our fall garden. We have to seed start for the fall garden. We've got to get transplants in the ground, things like that for what we want to grow. All right, go to bed. Go to bed. Not on me. Not on me. Not on me. Lay down beside me. When I sit on the floor, Chance knows I'm in his domain, and that means it's playtime. So it's my mistake for sitting in the floor. But I wanted to show you some things. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of seeds from Survival Garden Seed. These were sent to me for free. They did give me an affiliate code in case I wanted to share that with y'all. I will link it in the description box below. I've met with the people who run this company and they were fantastic, very knowledgeable, but I've not tried their seeds yet. And some of these, like this one, is just a medicinal herb collection. And then this one is a home and garden collection. And
Hey guys.
Hi, sir. Then I have a microgreens collection.
And then this.
And then another herb collection. But nothing on these packs tells you what's in them. They are survival seed packs, so they are meant to where you can buy one pack and have everything you need in it. It does have a resealable zipper top in it, so if you want to pull out certain seeds, put the rest back in, and put it in survival gear, like set it to the side. It says it stays good for 3 to 8 years as long as you keep it out of moisture and in a fairly decent temperature. That's awesome. So that's what these are designed for. Current use or future use. But you gotta know what's in them. We're gonna open them up. We're gonna take a peek. We're gonna pull out what we need for the fall garden so we can get some seeds started.
Stop. What?
Somebody wants to help.
Yeah. Chance wants that. He's a man up digging. He can dig a big hole.
Yeah, Chance can dig big holes.
More seeds for us.
Yeah, we don't need no big holes right now, though.
Nope.
Sorry, Chance. Alright, so we're starting with the big pack. The Ultimate Medicinal Herb Collection. It says it has 36 heirloom seed packs in it. German chamomile. I'm not sure how to say that one. Curved chervil. It says it has a mild flavor similar to anise and parsley. It's a French herb that goes in salads, soups, and egg dishes.
Grass.
Fennel.
Fennel.
Purple coneflower, also known as echinacea. Feverfew. Hoary stalk. It says on the back, also known as gillyflower or wallflower. Horehound. Hyssop. Lamb's ear. Cayenne pepper, which is a medicinal use. This is like really good for increasing blood flow. So catnip. Calendula. Oregano. Black cumin. Bergamot. Holy basil. Anise. Lemon mint.
I don't like lemons because they're sour.
Sorrel, white sage, which is not cooking sage. They did send plain sage though. Borage, stinging nettle, which I've never seen seeds for stinging nettle before, so that's interesting. Toothache plant, valerian, wormwood, which, like its name, is great for deworming, and yarrow, which is fantastic to stop bleeding. So far, a pretty good mix of medicinals. It does have like vague descriptions of the medicinal use of this plant. Like for lamb's ear, it says traditionally used in wound care, but it doesn't have in-depth what the medicinal herb could be used for. So what I would do, and I keep a journal just for this, is I would take all of the packages of seeds that I bought, especially if I'm wanting to put them up for survival purposes, and I would write down exactly what the name is, both the common name and the Latin name, and then I would write down what it's used for exactly. A lot of things can be used for multiple things, so write those down, and then write down how do you use it? How do you prepare it? Does it need to be dried? Does it need to be in tincture? Do you do it raw? Do you need to do it in a poultice? Like, how do you do it? And give as much specific instructions, and then take that piece of paper, like I would have a journal with all my medicinal information in it, and write it on an extra piece of paper. Take that piece of paper, put it in the Ziploc bag with your seeds if you're putting them up for survival use, because it's not going to do you no good in a survival situation if you don't know how to use it. So that's what I would do. We have more. I missed the whole section. Common plantain, peppermint, mullein, mugwort, marshmallow, marigold, lovage, lemon balm, which, fun tip, is my favorite thing to grow in the garden because it smells beautifully, and lavender. So we're gonna open the little medicinal pack and see if there's any overlap in seeds for the big medicinal pack with the little medicinal pack. And this one says on the back that it has 18 packs of seeds. So that one had 36, this one has 18.
18, that's a whole bunch.
Yarrow, which we know in the big pack I already got yarrow, so I pulled it back out. In the big pack, it is white common yarrow, and in this pack, it is red yarrow. In the little pack, I also have holy basil, which is a duplicate from the bigger pack. Bergamot, which is a duplicate from the bigger pack. Borage, another duplicate. Fennel, another duplicate. Fenugreek, which was not in the bigger pack. Lovage, oregano, spearmint, and white sage. Catnip. This one is Roman chamomile. The other one had German chamomile in it, so there's a difference in that. Echinacea is a repeat. Lavender's a repeat. Lemon balm's a repeat. The Cracker Jack marigold, repeat. Peppermint, repeat. Plain sage, repeat. So the little pack and the bigger pack do have a lot of the same seeds in it. Maybe choose big pack or little pack. Don't do both. Unless you just want to have double the seeds, which, you know, isn't a bad thing either. I do most of my herbs, plant them in the spring because a lot of them will do really, really well throughout the summer. So as far as winter time goes and fall gardening, I will not be starting any of these herb seeds.
Herb seeds?
I just wanted to go through them and see what was in them. Next, we're going to look into this microgreen collection. This only has 10 packs in it, so it's not a huge collection. Now, a thing about microgreen seeds is you can do microgreens with these seeds, or you can just plant them as plants, because all microgreens are plants that were harvested itty bitty and not allowed to grow to maturity. Now, we don't eat a lot of microgreens in our family, but you can do them for animals. Chickens will love them. Rabbits will love them. You just need to make sure that whatever the plant is safe for your animal. And then if it's for somebody like your rabbits, make sure they have hay available too, because itty bitty microgreens don't have as much fiber in them as they do other nutrition, so they kind of need that hay to balance out. But if we're going to do microgreens, that's what it'll be for, is for our rabbit. Otherwise, these will just be planted as seeds here in our garden. So if you find microgreen seeds on sale somewhere, don't hesitate to pick them up and use them in place of normal seeds. Okay, so what is in our microgreen packs?
Mom?
Sunflowers. Sunflowers we do actually grow for our rabbits. Sunflower seeds are a staple in our rabbit diet because we don't do rabbit pellets. Radish, kale. This pack has a ton of seeds in it, and I know it's because they're meant for microgreens, which you seed very heavily. This pack is seriously, that's as far down as I can squish it, and that is like thick, packed with seeds. Peas, this is a fall crop for us. Broccoli seeds, beet seeds. Opal basil is in this microgreen pack, and I've never heard of opal basil before. It is purple. It says it is a spicy herbal flavor. Arugula. Alright, so that's all that's in the microgreen pack. Alright, so this is the pack that I've been wanting to get into because this is probably the one that's most likely to have an impact on our fall garden. So of course I saved the best for last. Let's get started. So arugula is in this one. Somehow I missed buckwheat in the microgreen pack. I don't know how. I don't know what I would do with buckwheat other than grow it for the rabbits, but I just found it. And cabbage. Man, I did not do a good job with those microgreens. Basil, this is large leaf basil. Broccoli. Carrots. Oh, it comes with 2 packs of carrots. So it's got 2 different types of carrots. Both are orange carrots. One are little finger carrots.
Pickles.
Cucumbers, maybe. Most people call these cucumbers, not pickles. My little pickle lover over here. So it does come with pickling cucumbers, which is great because we will be growing us some cucumbers in our fall garden. Cilantro, again, fall garden type deal. Cilantro does not like the heat of summer. Beets.
Beets? I don't like beets.
Lettuce, this is Paris Island lettuce, which I have grown before. This is again a spring crop for us. A different lettuce, this is red lettuce.
Red lettuce.
flat leaf parsley, which is a culinary parsley, kale, cabbage,
It's pumpkins!
pumpkins, small sugar pumpkins, which are our favorite to grow because these are pie pumpkins, and we are big fans of pumpkin pie around here.
I like pie.
I know you like pie. Spinach, dill, jalapeno peppers,
Uh-oh, I can't have they're spicy.
California Wonder bell peppers, which Declan loves bell peppers, and
Yeah.
red ones and orange ones are his favorites.
My favorite!
Okra, emerald okra. I totally had a mom fail this year. Declan's favorite crop besides ground cherry in the gardens is okra. He eats okra raw, right off the plant. He doesn't care. He loves okra. Last year, he grew his own okra plants right outside the front door so he would have easy access to okra.
Mom.
And this year, Mama forgot to plant the okra. We tried to start seeds later on as part of a homeschooling project, and they did not start because it's too hot here, and everything kept drying out. So that was total fail. He has not had okra this year. Yep, it's a melon. It's a heart of gold melon, which I do not even know what that is. Eggplants, which funny enough is the size that the baby is in Mama's belly right now.
Yes!
Is the size of an eggplant. So that's funny that came up today.
I like eggplant.
It come with a package of perennial wildflowers, which some people would see as like, why am I putting that in my home garden? But wildflowers are fantastic to have around your garden because they're going to attract those pollinators, which you need to pollinate your plants so you have a better garden harvest. Zucchini. This is Black Beauty, which is one of my favorite zucchinis.
Yeah, I like watermelon.
Oh, watermelon. This is Crimson Sweet, which is really delicious. Turnips.
Can't.
Not a big fan of. 2 packs of tomatoes. So it comes with Roma tomatoes, which are fantastic for sauce.
What's that type
And
of tomato?
heirloom rainbow tomato mix, which is pretty if you want some fun tomato colors. Swiss chard, winter squash, which says winter squash. You actually don't grow it in the winter. It's because it stores over winter. I do not think I have enough time to grow that this fall. It would be fantastic if I did. Woo! So that is a ton of seeds that I just opened up out of all these packs. Okay, friends, so since I got so many seeds from the Survival Garden Seed Company, I'm going to share the love with you. So even if it's not your turn to plant a fall garden, or you can't plant a winter garden or whatever, a lot of these seeds are great for spring and summer gardens, so save them for next year. All you need to do to enter is to comment down below. Each comment will count as an entry, so comment as many times as you want. Answer the questions I've asked in this video, or just tell me a little bit about yourself.
No.
I'm okay with that too. We will be picking some winners coming up. It will be announced in our next video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I will also go back in and comment on your comments under this video, so if you miss the next one, you can always check the comments to see if you have won. I'm making progress, but I am tired.
Mama?
We've gotten a little bit of rain on, but we've made progress, so I mean, I'll take it. This garden bed is the last one I'm going to work on today. It looks like it's all weeds, and basically it is. It's got 2 plants that were intentionally planted in this garden bed, and that is these thornless blackberries, which you can't barely see because everything is green around it. I have been cutting back the grass and just throwing it on the ground to act as a mulch for them. My plan is that these blackberries, I've got 2 in this bed and 2 over that bed, will trail up, eventually trellis on my trellis here, and that way I can just walk under them and pick blackberries throughout the season. So I planted these at the beginning of spring, and they were just little bitty things, and they've done pretty well. I've got 4 planted out here, so 2 there, 2 there, and I've got 2 planted in front of the rabbit colony. One of those is doing better than the other ones because the chickens keep scratching the other one up out of the ground, but they're all growing. I've been super happy with these. I got them from Stark Brothers. I had never used them before, but I've heard great things about them, so I bought these when they were on sale. Just happy that every single one of them survived and none of them died. think if I would have actually done something in the garden this year, I would have had a bumper crop of tomatoes, but it is what it is, and I am thankful for every little bit that we do get. Declan keeps asking me if I want to show y'all what produce we did get. So that's all the produce we got out of the garden today that was actually fit to eat. The rest of it, and probably 3 times that much, went to the chickens. Some of it scattered all over the ground, just depending on if it got picked up or not, but you know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. That's all we got for you today, friends. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me in the garden. Don't forget to comment down below for your entries into the seed giveaway. I will be doing 5 winners, and I think I'm going to give each winner 10 packs of seeds out of that Survival Seed Company packets. I'm just going to do a random mix, so you don't know what you're going to get. It'll be a surprise pack. Alright, that's all I got for you today. Until next time, friends. Bye. We will see you later.